Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom.
Developer interviews.
Hello, my name is Neil Ticktin. I'm the editor-in-chief and publisher of MacTech magazine. We're here doing the TUAW MacTech interviews with developers and trying to get an idea of what they have to say about the new OS 10 Mavericks and also iOS 7 and how that impacts them. With me here is Wudi from JAMF Software. Welcome along.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. So tell us a little bit about what you are most excited about with OS 10 Mavericks and iOS 7.
So, well, it depends on which side I actually take a look at. From a personal, everybody at JAMF Software is actually user technology. We're very interested from what's announced, what's actually going on here throughout the course of the week. Developers as well as the consumer, what we get to use, right? We all carry a phone, we all carry an iPad. So my personal favorite at this point in time was 9 hours of battery. The way I was joking with coworkers this morning is, in my world, that's like 2 months worth of work time out of one laptop battery. So, no, this is you talk about the radio streaming, the apps, iBooks for OS 10, some of the things that you look at from a user of the technology, a lot of very interesting things.
Cool. And from the developer side,
the developer side, we're here with a little different take on it. Our goal, our job in making the Casper suite, the technology platform, and the solutions that we have is about enabling the IT director, the system administrator, the teacher who's in front of the classroom who has a quantity of devices that they need to be able to take care of. And so we actually bring out a team, as well as our engineering and product management team that's actually back at home, are all keenly tuned in and listening for what is the problem or the anticipated needs of those folks when they want to actually deploy that to a quantity.
Right.
So while we might be very interested in what it means for me in viewing the corporate created iBook that we actually have to distribute, the developer portion of it is, how do we make sure that that ebook can be distributed to whatever platform or whatever device that user actually chooses?
Sure.
Same thing. We're listening very intently to the developers, the engineers from Apple, who are actually talking about how they built this technology. When they say, hey, we have the activation lock, that was a feature that was talked about. We're trying to take a look and say, how would an IT administrator want to utilize that? Is that a great thing that they can take
how
advantage of?
How would they want to set it up? How they want people to use it?
Right, but is there a potential for, hey, what if an end user with their Apple ID locks my corporate liability device?
Sure.
And so we're digging into all of those sorts of things. The behind the scenes, how does it work? How would somebody want to actually take advantage and leverage that? Whether you have 25, 250, or 25,000 devices, what does that mean for you? And that's really what our team is oriented on.
And so, in looking at some of the things that have come out, and as the information is going to flow out here over time, obviously, on both iOS 7 as well as on the Maverick side, do you believe it's going to be a difficult thing to implement once you figure out how you want to do it, or is it a little bit more straightforward?
It depends on what the problem is that's in front of us. Is it easy or is it hard? Everything's hard, right? But at the same time, when you're actually in front of it solving a problem, and we take an opportunity to listen to what the need is, the support, the unique opportunity, this developers conference here with Apple, to be able to sit in front of the session of the lab with the engineers who actually build some of these technologies and say, yeah, that can work, or no, this is a better way to be able to do it, is a great opportunity. And so the biggest piece for us is really the listening. How quickly can we actually take what we've heard, what we've seen, and what people actually want to use and turn it into a solution? The unique challenge about the announcements and the way that Apple is in business. So the cross-section, or the intersection of Apple, the enterprise, and a typical big iron type company would be they have a roadmap. We get an announcement on Monday, and September 22nd through December 20th is the range when two major platforms will actually hit for everybody out there in the world.
So it's trivial.
No, but it's exciting. And so we're in front of it. We all want to get our hands on it. But our challenge, the biggest challenge out of all of it, is the commitment that we make, JAMF Software as a business, to have a solution that's ready when that system administrator needs it. So in our history, it's never been more than 5 days that we've actually released support and extending, embracing those platforms. So the speed, the sprint, I'll call it at this point, of Apple releasing two major platforms in the fall, and the ability of JAMF to have platform and feature support for that within 5 business days is actually what makes it both exciting as well as a constant sprint. I mean, it is a
a little
run
daunting
from
on
here to
one
there.
hand and but awesome on the other.
Yeah, but the ability to quickly react to that, and because of the no roadmap, the excitement that's built around it means we get to learn about it at the same time as everybody else does. And we have to be there and in front and ready to go. And the idea of that is when I want to take advantage of my 9-hour battery that we had talked about, I need to be able to support the operating system that ships on it the day that it comes out.
Right.
And that's the unique challenge that JAMF actually lines itself up for, and what we are here listening and really trying to spend our time on is
so every build that comes out the door that you're going to be testing with, and then the hope is that last one will be as similar to the one before as possible. So.
Well, and even if it's not, what can we actually do, and how quickly can we actually get somebody to become an expert on it and actually understand what we have to do?
Right. You got like 5 days.
Yeah, and yesterday the difference between downloading it at noon and downloading it at 4 p.m. is 4 hours that we're able to take a look and actually see how it goes. So yeah, it's exciting.
Great. Well, it's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
telling us a little bit about what JAMF is up to. So, I'm Neil Ticktin, and these are the TUAW MacTech interviews with developers talking about Maverick and iOS 7, what it means to them, and how that's going to affect their products coming down the road. Thank you for listening.